Problem 1. You became everyone's therapist. You never applied for this. No interview, no training, just a phone that never stops. Someone always needs you, and you always answer. Congratulations. You are unpaid. You are exhausted and unpaid. You did not choose this. It just slowly happened. One crisis at a time, and now you cannot stop. Because stopping feels like betrayal. That feeling is the trap. You built a cage and called it loyalty. Solution 1. Recognize the role you were assigned. You were not chosen. You were convenient. Helpful people get recycled. Notice who calls only when something is wrong. That is not friendship. That is a service contract. You did not sign it. Start reading the pattern. Who drains? Who refills? Write it down if needed. Seeing it clearly matters. Awareness is the first exit. You cannot leave blind. Open your eyes first. Problem 2. You have no emotional bandwidth left. You wake up already tired. Not from your own life, from carrying theirs overnight. Their argument lives in you. Their job stress, their marriage, their spiral, their breakdown. None of it is yours, but your body keeps score. Cortisol does not discriminate. Stress absorbed is stress felt. Your nervous system cannot tell the difference. It just fires, and you wonder why. You feel hollow by noon. That is why. That is it. Solution 2. Create a hard emotional container. You are not a sponge. You are a human being. Give yourself a time limit, 15 minutes, maybe 30. Then you close the door, not forever, just for now. Say it out loud if needed. I hear you, I care, and I need to stop. That sentence is not cruel. That sentence is survival. Practice it before you need it. The container protects you both. You cannot pour from empty. Refill before returning. Problem 3. You feel guilty for having your own problems. Your problems feel smaller. That is what you think. So you swallow them. You minimize. You dismiss. You say you are fine while you are clearly not fine. Because someone else has it worse. Someone always has it worse. That logic has no floor. It goes down forever, and you go with it, shrinking yourself into nothing for people who never asked you to shrink yourself. This is not noble. It is erosion. Solution 3. Legitimize your own pain. Your problems are real. Full stop. No asterisk. Suffering is not a competition. Your pain does not need to beat someone else's pain to deserve to exist. Say this slowly to yourself. My problems matter too. Say it until it lands. Then tell someone you trust, not your usual listeners, someone who asks about you. Receiving help is also brave. Let someone carry you just once. Start there. Problem 4. You attract people who only take. You have a type, not romantically, energetically. Takers find you fast because you signal safety. You signal endless availability. You signal no consequences for taking everything you have. Takers are not evil. They are just efficient. They go where the giving is, and you gave freely, so they stayed and brought their friends. You are running a shelter you never meant to open. Solution 4. Change the signal you send. Boundaries change your frequency. Takers lose interest fast. When there are consequences, start small. Cancel once. Say no to one thing. Watch who disappears after. That information is valuable. Those were not your people. Keep going. Cancel another thing. Protect one evening per week. Make it non-negotiable. Tell no one why. Your silence teaches them too. New signals attract new people. People who actually give back.
Problem 5. You have lost track of who you are. You cannot remember the last time
You did something just for you, not to help, not to fix, just because you wanted to. Your preferences have gone quiet. Your hobbies feel like memories. Your voice in conversations always redirected to theirs. You have been disappearing, slowly, politely, completely. And the worst part, you barely noticed it happening. You were too busy listening to everyone else's story to remember you had one. Solution 5. Reclaim one thing that is yours. Pick one thing you loved before you became everyone's support. A hobby, a place, a habit, something purely yours. Schedule it like a commitment. Not when you have time. You will never have time. Carve it out violently. Protect it from interruption. Do not explain it to anyone. You do not owe explanations. Do it consistently for 3 weeks. You will feel yourself returning. Quiet at first, then louder. That is you coming back. Problem 6. Setting boundaries destroys your relationships. You tried to say no once. It did not go well. They called you selfish, or distant, or changed. So you folded immediately and decided boundaries were dangerous. That lesson stuck hard. Now you carry everything again to keep the peace. But whose peace exactly? Not yours. Never yours. You are calm on the outside, screaming on the inside, and calling that harmony. That is not harmony. That is silence. Solution 6. Understand what boundaries actually do. Boundaries do not end relationships. They reveal which ones were real. If someone leaves over a limit, they were not staying for you. They were staying for access. That distinction matters enormously. Real relationships survive boundaries. They become more honest after. Start with low-stakes limits. Build the muscle slowly. Each no that survives contact proves the relationship is real, and each one that collapses saves you years of pretending. Both outcomes are winning. Problem 7. You are drowning and still pretending you are fine. You answered the phone again, even though you had nothing left. You said, "Of course I can help," while your hands were shaking. You listened for 2 hours, then cried alone at midnight, and woke up and did it again. Nobody checked on you because you never showed them how far underwater you were. You performed okay so convincingly that everyone believed the performance, including sometimes yourself. But you are reading this right now, which means some part of you knows. Solution 7. Surface before you save anyone else. You cannot be rescued while rescuing everyone else. This is not metaphor. This is physics. Choose yourself. Tell one person the truth, not the edited version, the real version, the ugly one. I am not okay right now. That sentence is the surface. Say it and breathe after. Then do less for 1 week. Not forever, just 1 week. Watch what actually breaks. Spoiler, almost nothing breaks. And you finally get to breathe. You answered the phone again. You always answer the phone. But here is the question. Who answers when you call? Comment below right now. Which problem hit you hardest? Number 1 through 7. We read every single one. And if this helped you surface, subscribe. Share it with someone who is still underwater.